Hey, MP. It's your world. We just...
Association and the board of directors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to be usually involved sport business or communicable or interrupting plans. Spectators can make any such behavior subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules, including security or abuse staff members.
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And checking out some numbers for him.
And if you measure a player's effectiveness by his passing, he's been very effective lately. Look at his assists in the last 10 games compared to the rest of the season. He's in the midst of a great run.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Prime time is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Barrett at the three. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And there's been a bit of a bone to pick for MP following the offseason. He's come into this year with the goal of taking down all the teams that finished ahead of his in the standings last season. This fire and intensity that MP brings really ignites his team and organization. But it also has a tendency to fire up the opposition, too.
Well, MP hadn't played his best against the top teams. Normally, those teams have elite defense, and that makes them really hard to break down. They'll force you into doing some things you aren't as good at. MP's got to make the adjustments and play smarter.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the dunk by Barnes.
Totally in rhythm with his team. Barnes goes up high for that alley-oop.
Now Van Vliet coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Green deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Pirtle with a screen on Van Vliet. Prime time shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said they have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Just another day doing what he does. Van Vliet lines it up and drills it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's prime time. Here he goes. Rockets with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Clock at 4. Here's Şengün. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Barrett against Brooks. They set the pick. Pass to prime time. Back to Barnes. Inside, Pirtle scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Rockets trail by 3. Şengün. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Şengün's got 6 points.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Pirtle with a screen on Van Vliet. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Prime time, the pass to Pirtle. Good on the shot. He's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Brooks. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And when Brooks gets these chances, he doesn't pass them up. Nice work inside.
Screen by Pirtle. Prime time, the pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The Raptors need to get a shot off. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Dropping an absolute dime. It's really Van Vliet's specialty. He loves sharing the sugar.
Prime time, the pass to Barnes. Here's prime time. Pass to Dick. Spins. Here's prime time, and he's good on the 3-ball. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. 4-point game. Fast break Toronto. By himself. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he drives in. Barnes, bounce pass. Fires the 3. And it's prime time missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Nice shot by Smith.
And although 6'10", Smith possesses incredible agility. He is going to be a terror on the attack.
Here's prime time. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Van Vliet outside. Takes a 3. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Barnes passes to prime time. That 3 off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. Smith finds Green. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barnes. Misses off the right iron. Rockets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Back to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. For 3, Van Vliet. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Toronto with the ball, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
They faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them. And Pirtle just making the alley-oop look rather pedestrian, real easy.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Prime time. Pass to Barnes. Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And here are the Raptors now. After Jalen Green's miss and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
So for the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Cam Whitmore comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Jalen Green. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Pass to Eason. From past the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 4. Here's prime time. 11 points in the game. Olynyk, a screen on Eason. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. The Rockets shooting 47% here so far. Şengün, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Toronto. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. Olynyk, a screen on Van Vliet. Prime time, the pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Near the 3-point line, it's Olynyk. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Raptors third.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Houston. 5 on the clock. And here's quickly for 3. The rebound by Holiday.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He scored 24 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Whitmore, following the score by Jakob Pirtle. Out to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson to stop the drought, and Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Primetime. He's got 11. Driving in. Pirtle takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Pirtle's got 14 points. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Switching. Brooks checked in, and Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Thompson, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Şengün. They trail by 6.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
So on the floor for Houston, Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Thompson, and it's Whitmore in at the 2-guard spot.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Brooks. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Eason against Barnes. Şengün with a screen on Barnes. Back to VanVleet. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Raptors leading by 5. Barnes screen on VanVleet. Primetime, the pass to Dick. Here's Primetime, covered by VanVleet. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Thompson outside. Back to VanVleet. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. Şengün's got 11.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Here's Primetime, and that one is stuffed right through.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
At the line for one, number 3.
The free throw off from Primetime. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from VanVleet. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Primetime. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Green is checked in for Amen Thompson. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You take a look at Green. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Now here's Van Vliet. 13 points in the game.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Driving the lane. The kick out to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes screen on Van Vliet. Here's prime time. 15 points in the game.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Şengün with the screen for Green. Connects from three-point range. Green's got 5 points so far.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Prime time, the pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Şengün following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Here's prime time. Out to Barrett. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. He's got 15.
Here we go again. Van Vliet cooking and looking to shoot as much as he can.
Clark famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size. But, man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Pass to Eason. Back to Green. This one for three. Drills it from outside. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Boucher. And here's Barnes for 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Van Vliet looking around. Down low. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
And there's the try. And the dunk by Boucher.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now, here's Green. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in, and quickly in for Barrett. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
We need you right now.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Şengün. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Here's prime time. His last outing, he had 24 points. Boucher with a screen on Van Vliet. And it's prime time missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 7. And that one drops.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. And here are the Raptors now. After Jalen Green's miss, prime time. Birtle, the pass to prime time. Three-pointer. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith outside. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
To the inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Brooks after the Raptors pick up 2. And the call will be against primetime. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Picking up his 2nd foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Green against Quickly. Launches it. Green, no luck. Raptors leading by 6. Birtle with a screen on Van Vliet. To the paint. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 16 points.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, he's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand ball.
Now, here is Smith. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. 11 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's primetime, covered by Van Vliet. Boucher with a screen on Van Vliet. With 4 seconds on the clock.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Toronto Raptors.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Tick is out there at prime time, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Green with a screen on Barrett. Brooks outside. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's prime time. And Barrett now top of the key. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's prime time. Guarded by Green. Shot clock at 5. Pass to prime time. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Şengün finds Van Vliet. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Primetime's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Pirtle with a screen on Van Vliet. Prime time, the pass to Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. And it's prime time missing. Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Van Vliet passes to Green. Smith wide open. He fires. And it's Houston with another.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he played, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
And Toronto making a change. Olynyk's checked in.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen now.
Green passes to Smith. Van Vliet outside. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Here's Primetime, covered by Van Vliet. To the wing right side. Pass to Primetime. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Brooks outside. Şengün with a screen on Barrett. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Olynyk.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
To the middle. Here's Primetime. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes against Van Vliet. Over Barnes. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 5. Olynyk, a screen on Smith. Drives to the hoop. Out to Barrett. Buries the long-range jumper. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Here's Şengün. Dick with the steal. And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him. Pass to Primetime. Here's Olynyk. Here's Primetime. 26 points for him. In the corner, Barrett with it. Over Brooks. And Barrett gets it to go. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
Inside, here's Şengün.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Primetime. Barrett with the ball. Here's Primetime. 28 points for him. For the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Barnes, screen on Van Vliet. Driving to the basket. Primetime, the pass to Barnes. Here's Primetime. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Outside, Green. Smith against Barnes. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Oh, good with the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Teams changing it up here. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. You look at prime time. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the... Raptors leading by 21. Taking a look at the Rockets. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Tari Eason. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Screen by Olynyk. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Barnes. The three-pointer no good. Rockets trail by 21. Eason with it. Guarded now by Barnes. VanVleet left side. Adams sets the pick for VanVleet. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
As the game has worn on, I mean, they've had real trouble protecting the rock.
The Raptors shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Prime time, the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Now here's VanVleet. He's guarded closely. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first bucket of the night.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Pirtle with a screen on VanVleet. Pirtle's shot is off. Rockets trail by 21. The drive by Thompson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's prime time, covered by VanVleet. Thompson against Mitchell. Over Thompson. And it's Mitchell missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Brooks against Barnes. VanVleet wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors leading by 21. Pirtle with a screen on VanVleet. Takes it inside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors.
Number 9, R.J. Barrett.
And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Eason finds Brooks. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The finish and the dunk by Eason.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And Adams kicks to Van Vliet. Good on the triple. Van Vliet's got 24.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I'll tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Here's prime time. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Red Van Vliet picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Here's prime time. Pass to Olynyk. Here's prime time, covered by Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Van Vliet. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Adams. And the call will be against primetime. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Nice shot by Smith.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Screen by Olynyk. Into the lane.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Smith the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Green. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Nobody near Barnes. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. On the wing, Green. Rebound by Olynyk.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Van Vliet outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 26 points for Fred Van Vliet. Raptors leading by 20. Barnes screen on Van Vliet. Here's prime time. Barnes outside. Here's prime time. Back to Barnes. The three. Doesn't go that time. Rockets trail by 20. And the call will be against prime time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And a change for the Rockets. Brooks checked in. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Prime Time's shot is good. Prime Time's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Van Vliet's got 28 points for the game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And it's prime time.
Now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a determinant.
Şengün with the screen for Green. To the paint. And Şengün throws it down.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Here's prime time, covered by Smith. Pass to prime time. Here's Dick. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes screen on Smith. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside, Barrett. Pass to prime time. Poeltl with a screen on Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Poeltl.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 22. Barnes screen on Van Vliet. Prime time, the pass to Barnes. No good, shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. He takes it in. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Dick. Here's prime time. Poeltl with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Poeltl. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Rockets trail by 21. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Brooks. And that's now 30 points for Fred Van Vliet. Toronto leading by 19 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number. So Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Healthy from an offensive standpoint.